Briana Jankowski. I'm a faith formation facilitator here at Holy Family.
And we started together back in November of last year, so it's almost one full year that we've been here. And we just are so blessed that the Lord chose us to work together to be in this position. So I naturally love unity. I love when families are unified, when staff, individuals, I don't know, I have this craving for unity. So I feel like having the Learning Center on site, the school faith formation all together, it's really gonna bring our name as a parish as one, Holy Family Parish. So to bring us together as a family, that's all that just keeps coming through my mind when I think of the beauty of what this Learning Center really could bring about for all of us.
I think too, to piggyback off of that, I also crave unity, not only between all the parishes that combined many years ago, but also unity between the parish, Catholic school, and faith formation. Right now it sort of feels like different subsidiaries or different subgroups under one roof, and yet we are all under one roof. And I really am excited to experience and know the Holy Family Catholic School staff and teachers, and I want them to get to know us as well. And just to have Father Tom and all the students on one site, I think would be tremendous, and all of that energy could just feed off of one another.
So before I was in this role, I was a catechist for third grade at the Reedsville site. And I remember talking with the class, and the subject was the tabernacle, genuflecting, and then just the parish or the inside of the church in general. So I'm by my desk and I'm genuflecting, and I'm like, okay, so pretend there's pews here and we're gonna genuflect. And some of the kids were just staring at me, kind of blank stared, and I just thought in my head, gosh, if I could bring them inside of the church right now and actually genuflect in front of a pew and have them look at the tabernacle, not just a picture in the book, this is our tabernacle at our parish. It would have been the complete picture for these students. And I think I had mentioned that to them, you guys just imagine right now if we could go inside a church. And these kids are like, let's do it! Because third graders are like, well, let's just literally do that. Well, we can't, we're 5 miles away. So I just think, just that little aspect of being able to go inside of the church as a faith formation group, ending your night with adoration, maybe a couple nights during the week, it's just, to have access to all of that, it just really it fires my soul. And
not just with having the church on site, but having everything on site. So all of our materials, all of our staff, and the Holy Family Catholic School staff, and Father Tom being on site. I was blessed to have Father Tom sit in on a 6th grade classroom last year. He was filling in because our catechist was out. And it was such a blessing to watch him teach the 6th graders. And he loves popping in. He interacts with the students so well. They get all fired up and they're all excited when he comes to visit. And it would just be a really great opportunity to have him on site more often.
Another part too that I'm excited for the Learning Center to be all together. Parents drop their kids off, and a lot of parents are like, we wish we could have a Bible study. That's kind of a common theme. And what night works? Well, it's always Wednesday night. You drop off your kids for faith formation. And even the parents who have kids at the Catholic school site, having it on Wednesday night, you have your kids there already. You can come and have your own formation. It once again is that unity within the family.
I'm also excited about the Learning Center just to kind of get into the 21st century. I feel for so long we've been stuck in 1999, and really there's been so many technological advances, with the internet even being born in early 2000, and then now we have Wi-Fi. What a jump in advancement that is. And so I'm mostly excited too that we're going to be able to, I don't want to say compete, but we'll be able to sort of even ourselves with the secular school system from a technological standpoint. And yet we're going to do it even better because we're going to lead with our faith.
That I'm excited for, and this sounds kind of minor, but coming from a mom, a parent, sometimes, especially when the kids were younger, like if I had a meeting and my husband was still working, I would have to bring the kids with me, and who wants to just sit in the narthex and like, okay, read your book? How amazing would it be that they could go in the youth room and play games? So in your mind, it's like, I'm coming to church and I'm having fun. Now, before we leave, let's go into church and let's say goodbye to Jesus. Like, you just make that whole connection, and it just creates this positivity and this welcoming atmosphere of kids desiring to come to church because they feel welcome. They have this exciting environment, and to be able to play games but yet also learn about your faith, it's kind of a game changer.
The gym.
Yeah, let's talk about the gym.
Let's talk about the gym. So how many like youth ministry events do we have outside? And everything that's always looming when there's an upcoming event is, what if it rains? What do we do if it rains? And then hello, we're in Wisconsin where it's like winter 11 months out of the year. So if we had a gym, we would be able to have more gatherings and events that we could bring everyone together and have a space where it's appropriate to play dodgeball.
Yeah, so you have these youth nights, and a lot of the, I don't want to say psychology around it, but you want to have some type of icebreaker, or get this energy out of the kids, and then they're able to open up more with a Bible study or Lectio Divina or whatever type of event you have. So, I just picture, having the kids go in there and you play dodgeball, you play a game of lightning, whatever you do, transition right to the church. To be able to do that with the youth, with the kids, even with our high school program, we kind of picture in the future to have some of the sessions where it is more of a high intense icebreaker interactive activity, and how beautiful to be able to utilize our own facility to do that.
To have a space to do that. To actually have a space
to do that. Yeah.
I'm hoping that as a parish, we as one, with different subgroups, still support one another through the Learning Center. Even if you're all fired up and ready to go and ready to donate either monetarily or your time and your talent. And I think the biggest thing that it would be the most beneficial is through prayer. When we were developing our high school theme, or not theme, but curriculum this year, we asked Father Tom, what is the one thing that you want the high school students to walk away with? If there's one thing in their life that they need to know or they need to walk away with, what is it? What would you like our high school students to know? And he said prayer. It's our conduit to God. And if the students know how to pray, and they do pray, just think of what that would bring to their lives. Because if you're not praying and talking to God, nothing's going to get done. So I think that sort of transcends and actually inspires me to even pray more and harder and to share prayer with other people. Because without prayer and without God, we're not successful in life. We're missing something. So I think that would be the biggest thing that I would want from Holy Family Parish.